So I was not invited to my daughter's graduation, and I believe that she was influenced by the people that have been giving her the false information, the lies that they've been telling her. And that was a very special moment, and I knew that I knew that graduation was near, and my expectation is that she would start to communicate with me about what she wanted to do, but she didn't do that. She has graduated high school a year in advance. Very proud of her. She said she did not want me at her graduation. She doesn't want anything to do with me. And everything about that is a lie. It's not that I'm delusional. I'm a mother and I'm a mom, and I believe in my ability to have the insight of what's really being said and what's really happening right now. And I believe that she's being influenced. Those people are lying to her, and she's doing what she thinks she's supposed to do. I want her to really understand what she's doing when she partakes in a lie with those people. She's furthering herself into the situation when she has the strength. I believe in her to have the strength and have the ability and the power to move away from that, to start to pull back and start to say no to those things, and start to really be in her power and her truth, to say that she knows better. In her heart of hearts and in her truth and in her mind and her soul, she would have absolutely wanted me to be there. She appreciates me, and she honored me, and she showed me love in her display of celebrating that special moment of graduation. I see the way that she highlighted me in that I'm actually here, like I'm actually alive, and you can actually be with me. You don't need to memorialize me. She has every right to have me in her life the same way that I have every right to have her in my life. So get away from those people, move away from those people, move away from the lies, and be in your truth and in your power. And I keep saying that. I'll continue to say that until it makes sense, because I feel like it's something that I really have to clarify. Clarity above confusion. Bring yourself home and to be in your truth and to be safe with me, your mother, that has pure intentions to you, your life, and your future, to love you, to support you. My love, my heart, I'm always reminding my daughter that she's beautiful. She's all kinds of beautiful, and her beauty is so authentic. It's the core of her is beautiful. Everything about her is beautiful, and I always remind her of that. The only thing that is ugly is the situation, and I blame the corruption that we've been enduring for the past 10 plus years in the courts. I blame all of the paternal people, everybody that she's had to deal with. I blame all of them for all of the confusion, all of the trauma that she's endured, that she now has to get through. She now has to continue to grow, to develop. She has to continue to thrive and persevere through all of the past situations. And we're human beings. I'm a human. My daughter's a human being. There's no way that I can say that I'm unaffected by any of this. It was literally a nightmare, and I feel that I'm waking up from the nightmare, and I want her to wake up from the nightmare as well. I feel that she's communicating with me in a spiritual realm, in a spiritual reality. I have no idea why she's communicating with me in a way other than just literally saying, what I'm seeing her to say is that she hates it there. There's no benefit in running with their narrative. I could see if there was a benefit, that maybe you thought you had to do something for whatever reason, but you don't owe those people. My daughter doesn't owe anybody anything. I don't owe anybody anything. And there's no reason to run with a lie when our truth is so superior and stands strong through it all. And her resilience is beautiful. My resilience is beautiful. I believe in her, and moving towards her truth and living in her truth and empowering her to be in her truth. So what I see to be her truth is greater than the situation, greater than the circumstances. That it always is, and it will always be. And the most recent interaction that I was able to have with my daughter, she had her natural nails. The only reason that I made a comment about her nails being dirty is to point out the situation, that it's not healthy and that it's not reflecting her truth at all, and that her place is to be safe at home with me. I think that anybody would say, oh, just dirty nails, there's anything wrong with that. Like, there is something very wrong. These are the details that we have to pay attention to, the details. Okay, it's hygiene. It's hygiene, and as a young lady and as a girl, your hygiene absolutely should be clean. What I saw in the dirty fingernails is how filthy and dirty the situationship is, and how she needs to get away from them. I'm always paying attention to these things. She heard that as an attack, as if I am attacking her. And she said to me, I had the eyelashes on, and I only had one eyelash on when we were talking, and she told me to shut up with my one eyelash. That tells me that she perceives my concerns as attacks, that I'm attacking her or insulting her. And I got the door slammed in my face. I got looked at like I was crazy. I got told that I was crazy to leave, as if I'm some stranger, some enemy from nowhere. And that hurts my heart. That hurt me, and that literally made me step away and not try at all. But I can't give up, and I won't give up. I'll never give up. So if I just generally say, I'm concerned about you, I'm worried about you, and I want to help you be well and live well as best as I can. I'm not perfect, and I don't have myself together either, but I'm noticing these things, and I'm just asking you, do you need help? I guess I could have said it like that, but she's always very quick to say she doesn't need help. That's only because the situation is not allowing her to connect to me. She has a defense up, and she's seeing me as an enemy, which I have no idea why. I have no idea if I'm not communicating properly, but this is the reason that I said we have to go to counseling. So I think the devil just tried to discredit me. There was a spirit of fatigue that began to overwhelm me, and I think that was to portray this intoxicated, under the influence type of appearance, and that's not the truth. Okay, I was just now battling with the spirit of fatigue. It's gone. The spirit of fatigue is gone. That's just another example of the type of attacks that occur regularly, and the highlight is to stay in our truth, to live and breathe in our truth, and to always be speaking our truth, breathing the air of truth, always, constantly. It combats the spirit of the enemy completely and totally and entirely. It defeats it. I think the spirit of fatigue began to attack me because it started to feel threatened as I started to tell the truth about those people. The universe respects my truth and wants to deliver the message the way that I intend it to be delivered. The universe respects it. The spirit realm respects it. It doesn't mean that everything's all good and holy. I think when we start to speak our truth and to really talk about our religious beliefs, etc. in life, there's something about that seems very, just very zen. You know, you get this feeling of zen and everything's all good and great. And to understand that it's battle, it's war, it's a lot that's going on in the truth. The truth is something that other people are threatened by. They don't want the truth to be out in the air. They don't want anybody to understand it. It just makes it a little bit more challenging for them to narrate the way that they're trying to spread the lies and their gossip and all of those things that I'm declaring dead in the dirt, and all of their attacks is dead in the dirt. I'm battling a lot of health problems. So right now I feel like I have to say what I want to say really quickly. I guess I'm kind of like, you know, when they're looking for like a fugitive and they call on the community and the public and they're like, you know, help us find this person. That's kind of what I'm saying right now. She doesn't need to be in that situationship over there. And I'm only one little human being, like an adult with disabilities at that. I can't be everywhere at once. My intention with social media is to say only the responsible, like, good people. This is not an opportunity for anybody. I'm talking to the good people, and I'm telling them that I need extra eyes and ears out in the street. Has anybody seen my daughter? Can you tell her to bring herself home? And don't pay any attention to the narrative, because the narrative is a bunch of lies. The way that those people have affected my daughter irritates my soul on a different level. It will never break my heart. They can never do that. My daughter is my heart. She has my heart. I'm maintaining the love, the purity of the love that I have. Once upon a time, I told myself that I didn't deserve love and that I was a horrible person. And I actually believed the lies that those people were telling me. And all of the trauma and all of the abuse and the 10 plus years that we've been enduring these people, been going through the court corruption and everything. Where is the love in all of this? Always maintain the purity of our love. She is my love. I say that to her. She's my love, my heart. I have to maintain her life well enough, and I can see the way that the situation has affected her, and I have to put a stop to that. I have to stop the situation so that she can live her life in her truth and her power and all of the beauty that she is. She's a young, beautiful life. She just doesn't look like herself. She doesn't look like that young, happy, cute, bubbly teenager, that energetic teenager that she is. I see the truth that she is. She is looking like the situation, and she's come through a lot. Although she graduated a year early, who's to say that she had another year in her to go to school every day? This girl has been going to school every day, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and sometimes more when she joins in and she volunteers her time after school programs and things like that, after she's just endured a bunch of abuse from these disgusting people that legally kidnapped her from me. They wouldn't allow her to be home, and now I think that she's confused. I think that she thinks we're still back in the time of the courts when I've already regained custody. It's okay now. You are home now. You're safe now. You're in a safe place. You don't need to do their dirty work for them anymore. My daughter, I can see her future, and I see that she's so beautiful. Her and her truth and her power is vibrant, is this beautiful, vibrant energy, and I can see the truth that she is already. I can see it myself. It's so vibrant and it's so full of life. She deserves to live. She deserves to live. I deserve to live. There's so much truth about us that has been suppressed. The only thing that we have to suppress and get rid of is the lies. I don't need to suppress my emotions. I don't need to suppress my feelings. Those sorts of things are unhealthy. I could literally die from health complications from suppressing all of this negativity and trying to be stronger than everything that I'm enduring, when really, as a human being, I was never made to carry the cross of Jesus Christ. It's not my name. I was never made to carry the burden of what the lies were, because those lies were heavy. Countless lies for many years. I mean, that takes a toll on anybody, man, woman, or child. And for a child that's just growing, developing, doesn't have a strong support system, etc., there is literally only so many routes that type of statistic can go. Fortunately, though, my daughter is not a statistic, neither am I. We are so much more than everything that we've come through, and we're definitely coming through, and I see it now, and I declare it now, that the lies are dead in the dirt beneath us, that the past is dead and gone, and to see the truth. The truth is that situationship is not good, is not healthy, and I am here now, today and now, to pull her out of those lies and to bring her into her truth and her power, and I declare them all dead in the dirt. They're all liars. They're all manipulative, pathological, opportunistic liars. They're desperate. They're hungry all the time. You can't do enough to feed a parasite. Parasite just looks for another person to suck and leech on. There's nothing we can do for those people. You don't owe those people anything, and I don't owe them anything. My daughter and myself were beautiful to the core. Everything about us is beautiful, and we're greater than the circumstances and the situation. We always have been, and we always will be. It's time to drop that dead weight and to drop them, cut them out, their lies and everything about them, dead in the dirt.